Okay, well, there I am on the big screen. Thanks very much, Nima. Thank you. And thanks to Superman and to Batman as well. Cheers, guys. Okay, well, we're here to show you, we're very, very excited to show you LEGO Dimensions. As you can imagine, we've been working on this game for years. It's had a lot of involvement from both LEGO, TT and Warner Brothers, so we're extremely excited to show it to you today. So Nino, are you going to be translating or shall I just...
No, just go on.
Okay, right,
I think they understand. Wenn ihr etwas nicht versteht, die Hand heben, ne? Ich werde es dann falsch übersetzen, aber...
Your English is better than my German. What a surprise. Okay, so we're going to start off by kicking the game and rolling the footage. What we can see here though, before we start, is this. Everyone, who here has played with LEGO? Who loves LEGO? Absolutely. Everyone here has played with LEGO. Everyone here loves LEGO. So this is what we're introducing for the first time. We've got our selection of characters now. In our games we always love to focus on the story, really tell it in detail through that kind of the way that our LEGO games do, with lots of fun. It's always one story, one property. LEGO Dimensions got 14 different stories, 14 different IPs, brands. So do you know what? If you want to see Homer Simpson, we can show you Homer Simpson later on. If you want to see, I don't know, Unikitty riding the Batmobile with Scooby-Doo on tail, we can show that as well. So that's what we're here to demonstrate. The kind of mashup that only this game can bring. So, without further ado, let's start with the demo. I think we need it on that screen because you've seen it before, haven't you, James? There we go. Cool. Okay, so to begin with, we thought, right, where can we set the first level of the game? Where's it going to be like absolutely blow people away, that they've never seen anything like this before? So yeah, do you know what? We've got Gandalf, we've got Wildstar from LEGO Movie, and we've got Batman, of course everyone knows. But where can those three meet up? Where better than on the yellow LEGO brick road down towards the Emerald City? So James here has got a selection of characters of the toy pad. Now the toy pad can have up to 7 characters on the toy pad at any one time. So there's no delays, there's no problems with it. You put the characters on, they immediately play in the game. And what we always wanted to do is, like, you know, if you're a kid and you were playing with your LEGO bricks, you wouldn't just have all your Harry Potter LEGO on one side and your Batman LEGO on the other. You want to smash it together, you want to mash it up and have a great experience. And that's exactly what we've done with LEGO Dimensions. So you can play with any character at any time, in any environment. So you can play who you want, where you want, when you want, how you want. There are no limits. We really do break the rules. So to begin with, you'll see that James here is using the Batman, using the grapple hook to pull down this barrier that someone's put in the way of the yellow brick road. And here we go, we've got our delightful Homer. But of course, Homer always loves taking a nap. Poor old Homer. But if those of you remember from The Wizard of Oz, it's the pink flowers send you to sleep. So what are we going to do? How are we going to get past this? And so James is going to swap this out. And what should we go? Should we go for how about the mystery machine? Let's have the mystery machine. We can put any vehicle in at any time. It could be the mystery machine, it could be the DeLorean from Back to the Future, it could be Nice Jet from Lego Ninjago. Any character, any vehicle, any time. And we can use that. So who knew Scooby-Doo could drive the mystery machine? You can in LEGO Dimensions. Anyone at any time can play anything they want. So it's the first level that we've got here. So we've got a nice big open environment for you to just drive around in. But of course, there's not just cars. You've got submarines, you've got boats, you've got helicopters, you've got planes, you've got spaceships. So all the levels got huge open areas where you can roam around and play with your toys. So as we head through, obviously, follow the yellow brick road, we come across our story. So who remembers? Does everyone remember the main characters? You've got Scarecrow, you've got the Tin Man, you've got like all, and Toto, of course, all remade in LEGO form. So in the story of the LEGO Dimensions, we have a new villain called Lord Vortek. And Lord Vortek has found Foundation Prime. It's the world where all the LEGO objects and the entire multiverse are formed. And he's found this, and he's realised that they're all powered. All the LEGO multiverses are powered by these foundation elements. And these foundational elements are things like the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, or we have Kryptonite, or the PKE meter from Ghostbusters. All these things are integral to the universe of LEGO Dimensions, and Lord Vortek is pulling them all in. So he's grabbed the ruby slippers from Dorothy, which was that powerful magical item. But unfortunately, whilst he's been doing this, when he grabbed Frodo and the One Ring, Gandalf jumps in to save him. When Robin was pulled into the vortex, and in order to get the Krypton, Batman jumped in after him. The same thing with Wildstar. So you have all these characters all now trying to battle, trying to find what's happening to their friends and how they can rescue them from the evil clutches of Lord Vortek. So this is one of the keystones. This is one of the things you've got to try and collect, because each of the keystones you can see here appear on the toy pad, and they unlock new powers and abilities for your toy pad to use. So we have, what we always try and do is think about, okay, what ways can we make things new? What way can we make things better? We're always challenging ourselves, and so when we thought, okay, we can have 7 characters on the toy pad at any one time, that's really cool. You can have them mixed up and mashed up in every way possible, fine, okay. What else can we do with it as well? So we thought, well, okay, lots of other games, they're really good, they're really cool, they're fun, I played them a lot, but when you put a character on their portal, they just appear in the game. Why can't we do some more kind of fun things with it? So, as we start fighting the Wicked Witch, we'll start showing you some of the toy pad abilities that you'll have within the game. So this is your third controller. Everyone loves picking up and playing with Lego, so it seems only right in a game where playing with physical Lego is really important, that you get to move and muck around with it. So what's going to have? James putting Batman. Okay, so Batman has just been struck by the Wicked Witch's chain spell. Now there's nothing you can do, you can't get out of this. The only thing that Batman can do, as we see here at the bottom, is move off that side of the toy pad. Move off the hot, fiery red part of the toy pad and move on to the better part, to the white part. That will break the spell. So that's just the very first time that we introduced this concept of using the toy pad as a controller. And that allows Wicked Witch to get knocked out, and we're going to take her out now. Just you know. So here we go, so we've got the mashup concept, we've got all these, we've got Ghostbusters, we've got Lego Shima, we've got DC Comics, we've got Back to the Future, we've got 14 of these different properties, we've got Simpsons, we have our toy pad, which is a controller, we'll speak more about that later. We can play any character, anytime, anywhere you want, and on top of that you've got this massive game which you'll be enjoying. But that's not enough. Okay, so what's the most important thing about Lego? It's building. It's got to be building. So, here we go. So we're going to show you how you actually build with Lego within the game. So, this area here is our hub world where you always return back to, but you'll see that the gateway exists in the game as well, but this has been broken. So this is what we've engineered to show you the actual building functions within the game. So every character, every single character that you can, comes with its own vehicle or weapon or upgrade in Lego form. Now each of these can be upgraded twice. So at the moment we have our Batmobile, but now if we have enough starts, which I know we do, we can build Bat Blaster. And all of this has been made by Lego. So every single brick that you see in each of these 3 different versions, it can just be reassembled and recreated into a brand new Lego toy. And of course, each of these new upgrades also gives you in-game abilities. And you can see there's loads, and they're all locked at the moment, don't give too much away. So you can see there's all of these abilities, but not just that, all of them can be rebuilt. So every time you buy a toy, you're getting 3 toys in one. 3 toys in one. So we put the Batmobile on the toy pad, be right to it, and bang, now you can see that our Batmobile has been upgraded to the Bat Blaster. So you can just see it's exactly the same elements, the same bricks have been designed by Lego to be worked 3 different ways. And now we can use the Bat Blaster because it's got extra abilities, and it can use its sonic attack to smash through and gain access to the lever. So again, so we've got the toy pad as a controller, you've got the mashup of all these different licenses. Simpsons, Harry Potter, not Harry Potter, Simpsons, Scooby-Doo, pardon me. Simpsons, Scooby-Doo, Ninjago, Ghostbusters, you name it. You've got the massive game that we always produce, and on cue we have Portal. Now, who here has played Portal? Absolutely. So has everyone in the German studio, and we were absolutely amazed and very privileged that the guys over at Valve would let us make a Lego version of the Portal. And so one of the guys looking for one of the foundation elements is the cake. Now anyone who knows who's played Portal knows, is there a cake? Or is it just Legos? Who knows? We give you the answer in this game, but we're not going to show it to you now. Okay, so there are, in our Lego versions of the Aperture Science Labs, we have 10 whole rooms for you to explore and get through. Now you'll see this all instantly recognisable if reimagined in Lego 4. So we're going to think, okay, well how are we going to do? How are we going to get out? How are we going to allow GLaDOS to let us out of here? So we've got two crosses, that means, okay, we know we can't get through the door. So, James is going to use Wildstar. Wildstar has her relic ability detector. Now, again, because this is a Lego game, you want to be playing with Lego. So we physically move Wildstar from one part of the toy pad to the other, and that will reveal the Lego ramp which we can jump up at. And at any time you can call your vehicle in. Because don't forget, we've got some amazing huge worlds to show you later on. Sometimes, your car, your plane can be miles away, but you can always summon it in. So there we go. Now we have had our first experience of the toy pad mechanics when the Wicked Witch casts a spell at you. But this is much later on now. In this version of the game we have our first keystone that we've collected. So we have our shift power. Okay, so by activating this, we have seen that we have created not just 3 coloured vortexes within the game, one pink, one yellow, one blue, but also we have, you'll have to trust me for this, these colours all represented on the toy pad as well. So it's something really simple, it's something that kids will get, simple colour matching games. But we can see up here, there's no way that we can get into the pink section unless we use the toy pad. And this allows us to craft a lot more kind of puzzles into the game, which will all be fresh and new for you. There'll be loads of action-adventure gameplay, lots of platforming, lots of collection, as you normally expect from Lego video games, but this has to be different. This has to be bigger and better. So, how do we can see that we can now fix one of the doors, but you hear GLaDOS in the background actually. Now we've got another problem, so we've got our companion cube here. So we need to raise that up with Gandalf and move it onto the mega platform to drop it down to get us through. There we go, we've solved the puzzle. That's just the first room. So they get substantially bigger as you get through the level, and there are 10 of these rooms in one Portal level within the game. And Portal is just one of the 14 IPs that exist within LEGO Dimensions. Okay, so I think we're fully in our time. I've talked an awful lot, so let's have, why don't we just take a look and see what the hub worlds are like, the adventure worlds. Okay, well, okay, let's keep on playing through. So in this section, this is room number 6. So this is a demo, we've made this demo specifically for you guys at Gamescom. Now, we've got lots of other different abilities on the toy pad that you guys can use. So the first one which we're using here is scale. Again, the same language, you've got the toy pad showing up here, and it's going to pop up down here, so you're always reminded of what you need to do. But it's a simple puzzle of growing or shrinking your different LEGO characters so they can use different abilities. So Wildstar here is now shrunk down, and she can get access in through all the Aperture Science tunnels and layers, and then she can reach through, and we can see here that there's orange and green are the colours of the toy pad. They relate to the different powers you get on the toy pad. And then by moving Wildstar from the orange to the green, grows her. In this case, she can fling off this new LEGO element, which we talk about soon. But she's also a strong character, she's smashed LEGO, anyone who's grown big, has super strength, it's all really cool. Okay, so that's one power. the next power we have is locate. So locate gives us the ability to find and call in help from other dimensions. So what you can see on the board, what you'll be able to see on the toy pad is, if you move towards this hidden location, it glows green. If you move away from it, it glows red. So again, it's just like hot and cold games that you've all played as your kids. And when we get it right, we can call in an ally from another dimension. So let's call them in. Okay. Now on from this, we're moving on to our next round. Each of these powers is all unlocked by the Lego elements that you find on your toy pad. So as we progress through the game, we're making things more and more complex, more and more puzzles. So we have here what we call an accelerator switch. It's kind of like a treadmill for your car. So you can jump in the back blaster, drive it over here, and power up the device, which will open up extra bonus in the next sequence. But you can see in the background, portable bands will recognise the turrets. We won't be able to get through there. We have to work out how can we get through that door without getting shot by the turrets, because obviously GLaDOS is not particularly friendly. And in which case, we have these, what they call, discouragement beams, otherwise known as hot lasers. So we can bounce these off here. Because what we need to do is get these going right across, and we can take out this guy here. That's it. So we've taken out one of the turrets. So now we can see that there's a yellow pad, a blue pad, and a red pad. So what are those going to be for? Well, as we'll find out, this is our chroma ability. So we select it, pull onto the last one. And now the toy pad is all completely white, and we need to color it. It's inverted, it's the other way around. So now we have to make the toy pad match the colours that you can see in the top there. So the toy pad, you can see, has a circle, an L, and a backwards L. So what we need to do is match the colours that appear on there. And again, we all need to do that through the physical play with the toy pad. So Gandalf is blue, and we've matched the blue. So who's going to be next? So it could be Scooby-Doo, is it? Scooby-Doo's going to be red? Scooby-Doo's that's now red. So who's going to be yellow? So we wild stars can be yellow. Bang it, there you go. You match the colours, you solve the puzzle, you get through. And now we can use the lasers to just take out the last of those turrets. And we're away. So again, this is just a demonstration. We've put lots of these chroma mechanics in this one level, so we can show you guys today. Throughout the rest of the game, these things are introduced slowly, and as part of the, the traditional gameplay. So do we have... Okay. So, as we proceed through the rest of the level, we're going to have some help from an old friend called Wheatley. But we have our Lego Wheatley. He's typically bumbling, trying to help us, trying to get around, but yeah, he's not the most efficient, but we have to make do with what we need to. So Gandalf can use his magic ability on each of the screws, open those up, and then Wheatley will try to just bash these open. But the guys at Valve were really impressed because there are so many nods and winks to all the secrets within Portal. So you'll find the turrets, they're singing opera, you'll find the radio that's playing the music, you'll find the clocks there, everything's really, really authentic, and it's been an amazing privilege to work with the guys at Valve on this. So as Wheatley smashes down, he carries a 0 in his head. He's made a way through, so now we can try and get into the back of the After Science lab and move your way through the game. Thanks, Wheatley. See, the cake is a lie, the cake is a lie, the cake is not a lie. Showing Wild Star that there's something for her relic detector to detect, so she can pick up on that. And then she's revealed it there, and then Batman can use use his grapple hook to pull that down. And up go the platforms, and now we can head on and try and escape. You can actually see there's the singing turrets in the background. But again, as with all LEGO games, there's plenty of secrets. You know, we cram these levels full of like little secret areas. So here's another wild star ready to Texo for its bite. And again, you remember that GLaDOS has a furnace where she burns all her unused companion cubes. So we're three of them up here with a batarang switch. And that's going to reveal